It's Tuesday, so it's time to check in with our very own roving reporter, Kaylee Custer. For today's entertainment news, Kaylee, what you got?
That's a wonderful title. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so Ellen DeGeneres will receive TV's highest honor. Casey Musgraves is having an all-star Christmas, and Selgo scores a first. Here's what's making headlines in your entertainment news. Ellen DeGeneres will pick up what is seen as TV's highest honor at the upcoming Golden Globe Awards. The talk show host and three-time Golden Globe nominee will receive the second-ever Carol Burnett Award during the 2020 ceremony for her contribution in television.
I needed to lose you to love me.
Selena Gomez reaches a career milestone, scoring her first #1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 with the new ballad, Lose You to Love Me. The 27-year-old singer thanked her fans on Instagram. And country singer Casey Musgraves is celebrating the holidays with her own star-studded TV special. The Casey Musgraves Christmas Show, premiering the day after Thanksgiving on Amazon, will feature appearances by Lana Del Rey, Camila Cabello, Kendall Jenner, and more. If you're looking for a vacation where you can let it go, you're in luck. In honor of the Frozen 2 premiere this month, Adventures by Disney is giving away a free Scandinavian vacation. The company is teaming up with Nature's Own to offer a trip to the place which inspired Elsa and Anna's home. 2 lucky winners will spend 8 days in Oslo, Norway, visiting the Winter Wonderland. It's an experience worth more than $16,000. You'll enjoy the scenic nature that the country has to offer, including fjords, glacial lakes, mountains, and more. If you're ready for this Disney-inspired journey, go to naturesownadventures.com to enter the sweepstakes. One Directioners may have a new direction to go to the concert arena. Former One Direction band member Harry Styles is reportedly lining up a tour gig after publicly announcing his latest album release date. That album, titled Fine Line, hits shelves and streaming platforms on December 13th. This will be his second solo album after his first one went platinum in 2017. More news about Harry Styles, though. He won't play Prince Eric in the live adaptation of The Little Mermaid after all. Movie producers and Harry's reps say the assumptions of his role were premature and have said the decision to not have him cast was mutual. Now, that release date, December 13th, you brought up a good point.
We were talking about this morning, Kelly,
Okay.
before you got in.
Tell him.
December 13th, his release of his album date is Taylor Swift's birthday.
And they dated.
Oh.
And they dated.
Oh. So what are you saying?
I'm just saying that all the Twitterverse and Facebook are saying that they're hoping that means he did it intentionally and there might be a musical collaboration on his new album with Taylor.
Oh.
But, Kaylee, I'm not a big Swiftie.
Oh, you don't think it's a diss track?
Yeah, that's what I was
Or it could be. It could be. That's what I'm saying.
Like to deflect from her, or just to say, hey, it's all about me on your birthday and not about you.
That's a very good point.
You know,
There is speculation that one of Taylor Swift's past songs, All Too Well, was about Harry Styles, because there was a photograph of Harry Styles wearing a scarf that apparently was Taylor Swift's, and in that All Too Well song, Taylor Swift talks about leaving a scarf at someone's house, and then them still wearing it. So there are speculations that...
I'm sorry. Why can't Taylor Swift get along with anybody?
That's what I was going to ask. Do you know, was her breakup bad with Harry?
A lot of them were, I feel like. And she's came out, too, saying that there were 4 specific relationships that she was in that she really got bad press for.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But do you think it's her fault? Don't know.
Well, here's the thing. Or maybe she just chooses wrong. Maybe she just makes bad choices.
It's difficult. And it's difficult for a lot of men to accept a very successful, powerful woman in that role. It takes, like, Stedman with Oprah. Yeah. He knows how to handle that.
Well, he doesn't care about the spotlight. That works out great.
But wasn't it also Taylor Swift that was caught? Do you remember the Video Music Awards, the MTV Video Music Awards? He was up there presenting an award. The camera cut to her in the audience, and it kind of showed her mouthing some foul language about him.
Seriously? Oh, that's not nice.
In the audience, and I don't think she knew she was on camera, but... There was the camera, and she said you could lip read what she was saying.
Oh, that's not nice.
I mean, I think there's some bad blood, but...
She also had a song, Bad Blood.
Maybe that's probably
She did.
Now we got
I will
bad
just say,
blood.
I would have told Kanye to sit down if he had come up there and tried to say something during my award thing. I would have.
But now Kanye has turned a page.
He
He's
has
all
turned.
about
So we got to
Jesus
get.
now.
We got to give him another chance.
Got to give him another chance. I have not watched him in the plane with James Corden yet.
I haven't, but I listen to his CD like every day.
The King Jesus?
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, you
Jesus
love
King?
it. Okay.
I love it.
Do you
It's
really?
Great, yeah.
it is remarkable to see
What
somebody's
is
like
that song?
transformation.
Jesus is King, or there's a song.
Your love is king.
Maybe.
Your love is king.
Maybe.
Crown you with my love. Your love
I
is
think it should
that
be,
was from.
I think it should be Jesus is King. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was from the Bridget Jones Diary soundtrack.
That's it.
Or
That's it.
the
How come
second one.
You know what I'm thinking.
I do. 'Cause I was like,
Do I have time to say one more thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anna Faris was spotted with a little bling on her hand, and they think that it's Michael Barrett. He's a cinematographer. He did Overboard, that movie with her.
oh wait, was
I
he
think
the
was, like-
co-star?
I think he was one of the producers or directors, maybe.
Oh, let me see. Do you have a picture? Let me see
Yeah.
what he looks like. Okay, yeah, he wasn't in the movie.
But yeah, it was a huge.
Oh, yeah.
It was a pretty huge ring. I did not know she was 42.
She
She
looks
looks
younger
so
than that.
young.
She does.
Well, you know on her show Mom on CBS, the one I rave reviewed that I love,
Yeah.
she's a grandma on that show.
Are you serious?
She has a teenage daughter who got pregnant
Early.
yeah. at a young age,
You
like
can
16.
be.
So technically on the show, Allison Janney plays the
Great-grandmother.
great-grandmother.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Anna Faris is the grandma, and then the daughter, and then they had a kid they gave it for
I
adoption.
have friends that are grandmas
I
at
love her
41.
acting.
Yeah.
Can I just brag on my family? Because we do our job to repopulate the earth. My mama, she's going to kill me for saying this, my mama was a grandma at 36. That's all I'm saying.
Seriously? Oh my
That's all I'm
goodness.
saying, and I ain't got no shame in that.
Wow. Okay. Thank you, Kaylee. We appreciate that.
That's cool though. I mean, I think it's cool to.
My mom said she liked it because now she gets to enjoy her grandkids at a young
Exactly,
age.
yeah,
At a younger age.